one of the controversies here in New York at the moment is Mayor Bloomberg has implemented a ban on large fizzy drinks. And I saw that you had spoken out against the smoking ban in New York. Are you a proud smoker, and are you a libertarian when it comes to these sorts of civil things?
I'm a complete libertarian. I think it's very, very dangerous, and I really mean that. I think the smoking ban is the tip of an iceberg of society, the leaders of society telling us how to be. I think it is not their business. I think it is their business to tell us to care for and respect each other and each other's happiness and each other's health. And we are responsible enough to do that. So that if you have a bar and you think, well, in my bar, I'm going to allow smoking in that room or whatever, that's your choice as a bar owner. And if you're a customer, you can say, I don't want to go in that bar, it smells of cigarettes. It won't be good for me, maybe. But I think once the leaders of our society start telling us we can't do this, we can't do that, and strangely enough, cigarettes onto fizzy drinks is a very interesting example. And then you'll have the governors saying, if you run a restaurant, you have to make sure that all your meals are under that level of calories per person. You have to, I mean, it's the nanny state. It is terrible. I think we have ways of discouraging people from behavior that we feel is socially undesirable. We have ways of doing that. The television is full of people spending money to persuade us to behave in certain ways, to buy certain things. The government should spend that money to persuade us to behave in certain ways, not to drop our gum on the pavement, not to flick our ash and whatever. There's ways of doing that. But laws, I think it's terrible. It's the tip of the iceberg because it's an attitude. It's an attitude where the governors think, we know what's best for people, and they're so stupid they will only not do it if we ban it. And personally, I think about smoking tobacco. It suits some people, it doesn't suit other people. A lot of people who are bored and unhappy smoke cigarettes. Of course, if you're bored and unhappy, you'll die early. So that's why those two things add up. I mean, I have people who, the grandmother of a friend of mine in Greece, who grew tobacco all her life. That was what they did. Northern Greece, they grew tobacco. She died at 103. She smoked from the age of 13. So it suits some people, it doesn't suit others. But I think when governors tell us how we can behave and how we can't, I don't believe it's the way to go.